Hey guys, this is Nathan from Untaps. Today we're just going to look at counterfeit cards and how to detect the difference between them. These two Teferi Hero of Dominarias, one I pulled fresh out of a pack, and one I purchased from someone online. While they look awfully similar, the light's a little bad in here, so maybe I'll swap them around a little bit and you can get a look at them both. They look very, 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 very similar. But there's a few things you can do to kind of protect yourself out there so that you're not getting stuck with paying for a counterfeit card. So one of the first things I like to do is look at the mana symbols, because for whatever reason, a lot of the printers have trouble getting the drop shadow correct. So if we look very closely to the drop shadow underneath these two cards, you'll be able to see that one of them is deeper than the other, thicker. We're going to use this little guy here. He is a currency detecting microscope. It's a 60x jeweler's loupe, and it comes with LED lights. So this is like the lifesaver. This is how you can figure out exactly what's going on in the world with your cards. This one in particular I got on eBay for about 10 bucks. It has two settings. It's got a black light there, and that's good for detecting the differences in the holograms. And then it's got two super bright LEDs, and those have multiple uses whenever you're detecting cards. Here's the first set. So I'll get it back into focus here. And look at the thickness of that shadow there. And look at the thickness of that shadow there. You notice that that one is about half as thick as that one. Now this works best if you have the exact same card. If you don't, always try to find a card from the same set. And then if you're going to check like the rarity symbol, also if you can get the same rarity symbol, obviously it's going to be better for you as well. But that one's kind of like off the beat. That's the first thing I look at. But another thing is, if you know the set itself, and if you know that the hologram is meant to be raised or not, you can just rub your finger across it. This one's completely flush. This one has a bit of a rough edge. Now I know that in Dominaria they came flush, so this is the legit card, and this is the fake card. And again, the colors are so good on these. And what happens is a lot of time people will make counterfeits of cards that you wouldn't really think to check. Like no one would buy a beta counterspell without checking for its authenticity, or a Power 9 card, but a $20 or $30 or $40 Teferi might just go unchecked because it doesn't seem like it'd be valuable enough to make a copy of. Well, it's kind of hard to see on here using this loupe. It'd be very obvious if you had the loupe in your hand, but let's just see if we can check out the pattern there. It's a little tough to see. See if we can get it directly under here. Okay, see that pattern is kind of diamonds. And this pattern in the same section of the card is more circles. This one's very obvious whenever you have it in front of you, but I'll show you the super easiest test. It's just the light test. It works a lot better in the dark, but even here you'll be able to see it. So super bright LEDs underneath the card. See the blow pattern there? See how you can see the two LED bulbs directly underneath it? That's the real card. And it's completely blurred. You don't see the pattern of the lights at all, and it's barely coming through. And the reason that happens is a lot of the counterfeiters don't use the same core. Some cards are blue core, some cards are black core. That's just the center layer of paper. So they obviously didn't use the right one on here, because you can't even see the LED lights through it. And this is how it should look. If the light coming through is clear and it's the same color as the light coming in, you'll be able to tell. In the dark, you'd actually see light coming through here, but it's actually kind of yellow. This is a lot easier in person, but again, that's one of the other major ways that you can check. But I hope this helps, and if you have any questions or you want ever to get any cards checked, just give me a shout and we will help you out.